everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to make sure that I fulfilled my promise to you, which was to share tortilla soup. I'm a little bit out of order as far as the schedule, but I want to make sure that I share everything with you. So the way timing is working out, soup is going to be on the menu. So yeah, last night or yesterday I showed you how to make beans and also the tomatillo sauce. And last night we did nachos. Now for me personally, I prefer not to have meat except for very, very special occasions like when my grandma's cooking or my mother-in-law is cooking. Otherwise, I am definitely a plant-based gal. But I do want to share with you, my boys and my husband, they do like and enjoy meat, so I don't deprive them of that, but I wanted to share with you how I make the meat nacho blend mix. So what I do, because I do plant-based, is before I keep it separated. So here's my my beans from yesterday, and then what I did was I got ground turkey. Now I'm not I don't have a favor of ground turkey, ground chicken, or ground beef. It's honestly whatever is on sale and going to be the best as far as nutrition goes. So grass-fed, that type of thing, hormone-free. So what I do is I get my beans with very little, I try to have as minimal bean juice as possible, and I do grounded beef or grounded meat, and I mix them together, and I put in cilantro, onion, tomato. I just mix that all together. And where I shop at is called Fraser Farms. It is an amazing farmer's market. But Sprouts, if you have a Sprouts near you, their Sprouts tortilla chips are amazing as well. And they have, your standard corn, water, salt, and some lime with their tortilla chips as well. So we get tortilla chips, we put it on a paper plate, okay? Paper plate, you put your tortilla chips on your paper plate. And what we do is I just and I do smaller plates because that way in case they want seconds, they're getting seconds off of a small plate versus a larger plate. Helps with portion control, especially for my husband who is trying to work out his food addiction. So I have grated cheese here. I have dairy-free cheese, or I have grass-fed cheese. I also get this from the market. And I don't know if you've ever seen this, but this is from IKEA, and it is one of the most amazing graters I've had this for, I don't know, at least 10 years, I'd say. But you just top this on here, and if you're not going to use the cheese, then you have a lid to go on it, but the lid doesn't seal any longer because, as I mentioned, it's about 10 years old, so I'm using a Ziploc bag. Anyhow, tortilla chips, a little bit of cheese, your mix, whether it be beans, or I did beans and corn yesterday. My family did beans and a little bit of ground meat. You just layer it on there. So I do 2 little layers, a little bit of cheese, what have you. And then I just microwave it really quick. You can toaster oven it. If you're kind of big on not microwaving, that's totally up to you. This is just a healthier way of having nachos instead of getting them from the store or using like nacho cheese and that type of thing. And it's one of their favorite meals. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I do use the dairy-free cheese. That's what I did. I actually just turned mine into a nacho salad. So I just wanted to share that with you because I realized I didn't go live yesterday evening as I promised to share that with you. Okay, so that's nachos. Tortilla soup. Now, I'm sure you're kind of like, wait, what about chicken tortilla soup? Well, yes, this is pretty much the same concept. If you want chicken in yours, add chicken. It's that simple. If you have a pressure cooker, you can do pressure cook your chicken breast or thighs. I personally think that when you're making soups or something that you're wanting lots of flavor, thighs are going to be your best bet because it's a darker meat and it's more tender. Chicken breast, you gotta know how to cook a chicken breast very nicely. So chicken thighs is always great for some of my favorite recipes. But you do a pound or a half a pound or a pound and a half, depending on your family size. You can do a pressure cooker. You put it in with a cup of water and you pressurize it on high for about 5 minutes. If it's thawed out, 10 minutes if it is not thawed. and make sure it's all evenly spread on the bottom of the pressure cooker. And pressure release once the 5 minutes is up, and you should have a fully cooked pound or pound and a half, whatever it is that you're using, of chicken breast, chicken thighs, whatever meat of choice. Cube it, and then we'll pick up from here. So yesterday I showed you how to make tomatillo sauce, so we have that here. And so what I do is I have my beans here, okay, that we made yesterday also, that are completely cooked. So you could do black beans, you could do pinto beans, you could do kidney beans. For me personally, I was out of black beans, so I'm going to use pinto beans for this particular soup. I am going to basically add the main part of this meal for us is the beans and the corn. You can add zucchini, anything that you know that your family is going to eat and enjoy, or that you can sneak in. One of the things I forgot to mention with the green tomatillo sauce is you can blend in zucchini, any of the colored zucchinis, or squash, or Italian squash, however you want to word that. You can blend that in, and it totally hides in your green tomatillo sauce, and so you have veggies in there. So what I'm going to do is I have my beans here, and it equates to probably 3 cups of cooked beans. And then I am going to use 1 cup of my tomatillo sauce that I made. I am adding it to my beans. And then I'm going to use the rest of this for enchiladas, which I will show you how to make tomorrow. So I just mix this in here. And then I wanted to show you how you can buy canned corn. The goal and the heart is to be able to make everything from your kitchen. You can roast it or you can pressure cook it. I pressure cook my corn on the cob just so I have it ready to go, and then you can just roast it a little bit at the very tail end if you'd like. I pressure cook it for 5 minutes on high, pressure released, and it's ready. So I already cut up my corn on the cob, but I wanted to show you how I did it. I don't have one of those corn on the cobbers, but I do have a knife and I have a cutting board. So what I do here is I just put it on its side, and then I just cut it away. And I have found that it works, and that's what I did with all of these here. So I just kind of make sure that they're all separated here, and then I add that into my bowl, which I will show you what that looks like. I just gotta rinse off my hands a tad. Okay, so again, if you had your meat, you would add your meat to this. You're gonna add water. I'm holding off on adding water just because I'm not quite ready to cook it yet, but I just wanted to show you how it will turn out. So you have that, and then what you would do is, that's pretty much the soup. And you add water to this, okay? And again, if you have chicken, then you can add your chicken to that. You know, put it on heat and pour it in a bowl. And once you pour it into a bowl, you can garnish it with whatever it is that you would like. But a lot of the times when I have nachos on the menu, I might have nachos at the beginning of the week, and then I save what's left of the tortilla chips and crunch them up. And then I use those for my tortilla soup. So, you know, you serve your soup in a bowl and garnish it with some crunchy tortilla chips. We like to have that crunch. You can top it with cheese, whether it be dairy or dairy-free cheese. Having some fresh salsa is always good, or garnish it with some minced cilantro. All my cilantro is all in here, so I don't have any fresh, but I have fresh salsa. I can share with you how I roast my salsa. Avocado is always a must. It's just good, healthy fat and tastes amazing. But that's how I do my tortilla soup. For me, for this particular meal, I am not going to add meat. My family and I are just going to eat it without meat, and that is totally okay with our family. We do meat probably about every 2 to 3 days, and it works well for everybody. And that's the gist of it. So I hope that you found this to be of help. I promise I will provide recipes to everything that I have shared with you. Just give me some time. But by the end of the 5 days, I will have the recipes provided for you. And have no fear, you can always come back and watch all of the videos. And I will make sure that this group stays open and these videos stay available for you for the remainder of the month. So good news to that. So if you have any questions, or I would love to hear if you're trying anything out or anything like that. How is it going for you? I just want to be of assistance. Thank you so much.